Atlantic City, New Jersey, Parris Island, South Carolina, BFE, Idaho, Norman, Oklahoma, Colorado Springs, the edge of darkness, and all points in between. We are the art of floundering, Spanky's puppets and comics, with a message, yo. A message you may not want to hear. Doesn't make it less true, junkies. Because tonight, we're not going to glorify the pot. We're going to tell the truth about the marijuana lie. Right here, right now. So welcome. Welcome one and all to the Art of Floundering podcast. Spanky's Puppets and Comics, man. Let us begin tonight's journey. Jeepers, said Archie. Things have really changed around Riverdale since I've been away at the seminary, said Arch. Well, yeah, Archie. You see, the world's evolving and people are starting to grow up a little bit, like your pal Veronica. Gosh, Veronica, why do you got to get wrapped up in the pod? That seems like Nowheresville. I really got the hots for you. Hey, Archie, said Reggie, why don't you buzz off, man? Nobody likes a goody two-shoes. I like a goody two-shoes, said Betty. I'm just going to skip to it. This is Betty. Hey, Archie. Why don't you give in to temptation, dog, and fuck on some of this pot with me? Archie decided, why not, dude? Gee whiz, said Archie. I'm going to blow grass. Does that make sense to you guys? Because let me show you what happens. Hey, Archie, said Betty. Now that you're flying on a marijuana trip, how about I give you a tug job while you trip out on the pot, said Betty Cooper to Archie. Well, jeepers, said Archie. Now that I'm flying on the pot, I don't have any sense of morality, so that sounds like a grand idea. So then Betty, hold on, man. This is what happens, dude. Betty started, look, can you see it? Gee whiz, said Archie. Getting high and having Betty do a tug job is pretty cool. What do you guys think? How come nobody's saying anything in chat? I'm looking for some engagement right now. Hey, Archie, said Betty. Let me squirt some more of this sexual lubricant on your little fireman. I'm getting ready to put some on my feet, said Betty. This is what happened. Thank you, Rich. Somebody knows. Don't worry, there's more. This is a preview. I'm not giving you guys the whole enchilada, dude. Let me just tell you something. I have a feeling that where this ultimately goes, in order for me to get the point across to you guys about how filthy and disgusting it is to wallow and desecrate the world with your deviancy, I think OnlyFans is going to be the only people that will allow this kind of content that I have to show, because it's darker than what you're seeing right now, dude. Much darker. Hey, Archie, said Betty. Somebody appreciates art. What's wrong with the rest of you snapperheads? By the way, like and subscribe to Rich New Design. If you like good music, yes. But also, if you're a fan of what you're seeing here, questionable taste. Informed consent. This may not be for everybody, man. But it's a weed pusher man's world, isn't it, dude? I mean, when you got Archie all fucked up, dude. And look, check out what he's doing now. Hey, Pops, said Archie. I got a marijuana habit to support. My old lady's getting ready to jerk my fucking little fireman. So cough up the dead presidents, said Archie to Pops. Little pot shop. This is Pop's little pop shop. Gee whiz, said Pops. Hold on. Do you want to see what Pops has to say? Okay. Gosh, Arch, you wouldn't give good old Pops the business, wouldn't you? Would you? Jeepers, I had to get out of the burgers and fries business because the youngins don't seem to like that anymore. So it's Pop's little pop shop. Archie doesn't fucking care what it is, dude. Take a look at Archie. He does not give two fucks. It could be whatever, man. Hold on. I don't give two shits, said Archie. Pay me. That's why Archie wants to get paid. Want to be like Archie? Booyah. That's his secret, dude. Pot and the alpha trifecta of fucking growth enhancement, dude. Hi, this is me, Archie Andrews. A lot of you are probably noticing that Betty Cooper's giving your good pal Archie a hand job right here on the live stream. Well, this wouldn't be possible without my good friends over at the Alpha Zone. Thanks to Stallion's Bro Grow Enlargement Cream and after all the Alpha Pump, I can now successfully perform for Betty Cooper as she strokes my little fireman right here on the live stream. Hey, gang, want to be like Archie? Then get your alpha on. Reggie fucking Mantle's had enough of this fucking hippie bullshit. Hang on. Best fucking comment ever. I got to screen capture this. Hold on. I'm going to screen cap. No offense. I'm kind of creating something that's not quite true. But look at that. Huh? You have questions? Satan has answers, dude. You've come to the right place. Anybody have questions? I wasn't going to bring them out. But I'm not equipped to deal with lost souls the way Satan is. Gather around. Hold on. Hang on. A lot of people are like, what the fuck's going on? Well, I'll show you what the fuck's going on, okay? Whoops. Maybe I will. If I could get my act together. You know what? We may just have to. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay. We seem to have lost viewers for Satan's power hour of inclusion. Hi, I'm Satan. I identify as unconditional love, yo. So gather around and come unto me. For I am peachy keen, and I am Satan. So come upon and bring your loads to him. Go ahead. Hang on. I was down and out, but Satan rescued me from the P.O.T. Yes, he did. Come on, everybody. You know the words. And Satan came upon my desecrated soul, yeah, and said, gee golly whiz, gang, put down the pot. You are nothing but, yes, marijuana junkie, said Satan. So come upon me and drop your loads, junkie. Yeah. Yes. Woo. Come on. Come on now. Gather around. We're going to get our fucking revival on. Right here, right now. My name is Billy Bob Joe. And I'm here to tell you right goddamn now. The way forward. I got the good news right here. It's Satan. Go ahead, Satan. Talk to him. Hey, gang, said Satan. Hey, yo. I hope you enjoyed that musical number. There's a lot more where that came from. Satan's going to be branching off with some musicals this summer. We hope you'll come along for the trip. Satan enjoys singing for you kids because Satan has realized, man, maybe the way to get you guys to pay attention to my doctrine is through K-pop. That's right, dude. This just came to Satan, a revolution, dude, a revelation. Satan's going to be a K-pop star. And wouldn't you know, hang on, we have the very best in North Korean fucking pop music getting ready to fire it up right now. Hang on. Come on, Satan. I think you can do it. This is us, everybody. Okay, clip it. Please give a warm welcome. Back from his international tour and doing an unplugged and intimate series. Getting ready to drop his North Korean unplugged set. Satan, here we go. Come on, Satan, do it. Hell yeah, dude. Can you feel it? Here we go. Go, Satan. Here we go. Hold on. I got to feel the beat. There ain't no dear leader but Satan. 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 That's right. If you're looking for a dear leader, he's not in North Korea, Pyongyang. No, he's in Hades, yo. And he's Satan, yo. No, he's not in North Korea. Dear leader is Satan, yo. Come on, he's Satan. Go ahead, ladies. Back me up. Go ahead. Can you feel it? Let's do a different one. Welcome, people of North Korea. It is I, Satan. I am here to rock the house. I am the only dear leader you bitches need. Yeah. And Satan rock North Korea. He's the only dear leader you need in Pyongyang. Motherfuckers. Yeah. Sorry, man. Satan was inspired, dude. All right, let's do something a little bit. All right, we'll come back to that. Hope you guys enjoyed the little segue. Let's get back to the message. Speaks for itself, doesn't it? I don't think we need anything else to paint this picture. It's done. And so's Archie. You know why? Because as soon as Betty Cooper started shooting that sexual petroleum lubricant on Archie's little fireman, coupled with the marijuana trip, it was on. Wow, said Archie. I think for the rest of my life, I'm just going to blow grass and get hand jobs. Fuck Riverdale Community College. That's right, Poppy, said Betty Cooper. That's the spirit. I knew you had it in you. Oh, Betty, said Archie. That's what I'm talking about, doll. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Sex and marijuana. All around. Sex and marijuana. All around. It was sex and marijuana. Sex and marijuana. Archie getting a tug job. Cause it was sex and marijuana. Yeah. Okay, look. This isn't. All right, let me. Look, dude. Archie was like, can we take it to a more intimate setting? Hold on. And so, fuck yeah, dude. She was like, yeah, I'll jerk you here. Out in public. Right on, Betty, said Archie. Hold on. We got a Barbie fan. Hang on. You know, this is why I was never a Boy Scout, dude. You know, but it's good to be fucking prepared, dude, because as it so happens, I can fulfill that said request. Just give me a second to get my bearings, and we will definitely assist you with what you're talking about. And let's just fucking cut to the chase. That's Barbie right there, dude. There she is. Hi, everybody. It's me, Barbs. Sorry that I had to break down in my pasties and bongs so soon into the show. But I'm tired of being a fraud, said Barbie. You know, Barbs. That's right, dude. Oh, there's more. I got a feeling. Hang on. You know, to show you even how more prepared I am, check this out, dude. So I'm talking about. Yeah, there's Barbie. And there's good old Betty Cooper. You know, she could be tugging on your sword. But let's get real, gents. Do you want to live in the fantasy world or you want to step into the real world? Hey, Poppy, it's me, your very own AI girlfriend. Fuck yeah, dude. The slot. I'm loving this guy. I'm loving this. The everything that's coming is pure gold. Everything you're dropping in the chat is within it. I highly encourage you to like and subscribe, not only to this channel, but dare I say, Rich New Design. I think you are people, dude. And I say that with utmost peace and love. And not just me, dude. It's not just me that says, hey, welcome to the land of misfit toys, dude. It's him, dude. For he has come. Hey, everybody. If you like and subscribe, let me know in chat, and good old Satan will give you a shout out. Woohoo! Wow, we lost viewers. Fucking. I think I know what they want. I'll go back to it. I guess Satan doesn't sell. It's the descent of Archie into this fucking. Look at this shit. It gets worse, dude. I mean, hang on. Let me see if I have it. Like I said, I wanted to talk about history. This here's Ben Franklin, fuckheads. And I'm about ready to shove this bong I invented up the fucking British ass. I've had enough of King George's fucking ridiculous tax policies. This here's fucking America, said Ben Franklin. America. If I want to fucking blast grass, I'm going to blast grass. And King George, he can lick my fucking taint. Here, 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 said Thomas Jefferson. Fucking A, dog. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm talking about blasting fucking grass, fucking doing it, dude. Not talking about it, man. This is America where we fucking do action, dude. And that's what the Colonel said. That's why I'm here, dude. Because I'm a man of action. I believe that this here land, I must, for my prosperity, said Colonel Washington, I must kick some British ass so I may raise my hemp plant in peace. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. America, the beautiful. John Adams was like, dude, I've said this before, but I can't fucking erase history. Here's the speech, John Adams, dude. We're eating cats and dogs just to try to get some sort of contact high in Boston because the fucking rat fink bastards have dried up all sources of what should be our birthright in this country. Here, here. Fuck it, dude. Said, I had enough of this shit. I'm booking passage to Paris, said fucking Ben. I'm going to go fight the real battles in the trenches of fucking French fucking slots. What I'm talking about, boys, is I'm going to be laying pipe for America. On that day that Ben Franklin praised the new America, said he'd lay pipe in France for America. Yeah. I'm proud to be an American where Ben Franklin tapped French ass and he invented the bong and various marijuana delivery devices because Ben Franklin said, fuck you, I'm gonna get high because this here's America. And Ben Franklin went to Paris, France and dropped loads for America. Woo! If tomorrow never comes and I got to start it all over with my doggy and my white trash family, yeah, I just hope I could rise to the occasion. All right. Ben Franklin invented the bong, but you want to know what else he invented? Holy fuck, said Lieutenant fucking Chad. These gosh darn British, they seem rather formidable. That Rear Admiral Seagal, that's right, fucksticks. You're fucking with Rear Admiral Seagal of His Majesty's fucking Navy and Land Forces, dude. I'm here to fuck your shit up. I don't like potheads, said Rear Admiral Seagal. I don't like them at all. And fucking Brigadier General fucking Polar is right with that. Fuck you, you fucking rebel fucks. But what they didn't know was Ben Franklin invented something, dude. Not just the bong. Yes. Oh, Monsieur Franklin, said fucking Mademoiselle Muffy. So good to have you in Paris. I can't wait to show you how we do sex with the mouth here. I'm quite familiar with that, said Ben. Let me show you what we do in America with a bong. Fuck yeah, dude. That's patriotism right there, dude. Sticking it to Mademoiselle fucking Muffy, dude. With fucking handcrafted American bong from the hands of Ben Franklin. Tell me that's not the American story. Huh? 250 years. You guys ready to fucking face it? Ben Franklin faced it. Hell yeah, I did. I faced it and then some. Yes, you did, Monsieur Ben Franklin. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. But back to history, dude. Chad was fucking worried, dude. Gee whiz. And because we had a couple of fucking pissant fucking turncoats, like Ensign Dirk Diggler, gee whiz. I've got no spine. Since Congress hasn't been created yet, I'll just flip sides, said Dirk Diggler. Fuck, man, we're losing men, said Chad. Just then, a young patriot drummer boy, Spanky. Gee golly whiz, said Spanky. Don't forget about the weed bomb. Are you ready? Here it comes, dude. And just then, fucking Colonel Washington, General Washington. Fuck, that's what you get, Seagal. Look, check it out, man. America, weed bombs. We fucking tattooed their ass, man. Knox was like, I don't know about the trajectory. Fucking Ben Franklin said, look, dude, just fucking smoke this and shut the fuck up. And there it is, dude. Look at the British. They don't know what the fuck. Holy shit, the men are fucking, they're all on marijuana trips. They certainly are, dude. Here's the aftermath. I've done this before, but I think now's a great time for one of those Ken Burns type moments where you kind of read something from back in them times. And I just happen to have some correspondence from back in those days, dude. And if you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and share one with you. This is from a young Private O'Malley in the aftermath of the Lexington weed bombing, as young Private O'Malley wrote down his first impressions as he looked upon the field to see the redcoats completely decimated in a fucking weed coma. The letter starts, my dearest Betty Jo, while engaging in self-abuse last night and fantasizing about cornholing you in the barn, the thought occurred to me that this might be the last load I get to drop before I meet my maker. But it looks like Providence was on our side that day, as we were able to drop weed bombs invented by Ben Franklin upon the redcoats, not only decimating them, incapacitating them with marijuana trips, but once again assuring that I will return home and will be able to take you like the bull takes. You get the point, dude. It's history. Not the kind of fucking history Archie appreciates. Fuck that shit, said Archie. What do I care about the founding fathers? Well, you know what? They bled for that bong, you fucking douchebag. What do you care? Is this what you want? Huh? I'll leave it up there for a bit. Go ahead. Take it in, dude. Is the background too distracting? Hang on. I get it. Well, maybe. Well, no. That's hard to focus. I understand. There you go. Take it in, junkies. I have an idea, said Archie. Instead of going to Riverdale Community College, I think I'll experiment with the pot. Archie, there's no such thing as experimenting with the pot. You either do not do the pot or you become a pot junkie and die. It's binary. There's no middle ground, dude. Look where you're at now, dude. I suppose everybody out there is like, wow, that's pretty creepy. It is creepy, dude. And it's everywhere. Hang on, I'm trying to find something to really drive this point home, okay? Bear with me because I'm having problems remembering the alphabet for some strange reason, dude. I don't know. It can't have anything to do with a pot because we know I don't do that. But why the fuck am I having problems with the alphabet right now? So hang on. Okay. And here it is. Okay. Hey, good. Guess what, dude? This is what happens. There it is. That's Ken. Somebody wanted to see Barbie earlier. This is what happened to good old Ken, dude. Hey, everybody, it's me, Ken. Ever since that bitch Barbie fucking broke up with me, I got on the pot, and I gotta tell you, my life is much better now without all those Barbie bitch bites, said Ken. Really, Ken? Because after Ken went out one night, he blacked out, dude. And this is what happened. This is what happened. Golly, said Ken. What's getting ready to happen? Something sick, Ken. That's what's getting ready to happen. For the rest of you out there, now's a good time to grab the entire family and gather around. Gather around the YouTube viewing device. Get your friends, families, clergy. Because I'm getting ready to show something that I guarantee you, I challenge you to find this anywhere. And this is not AI, dude. This is coming from my mind, right? So this is Ken waking up from a marijuana trip. And guess who greeted Ken? Hey, Ken, you fucking pig. It's me, Sapphire. Are you ready for your punishment for being such a fucking degenerate pot user? Gosh, Sapphire, what's getting ready to happen? This is what's getting ready to happen. And as Sapphire spanked Ken's fucking ass raw, the pain pleasure fucking paradox started setting in. Ken realized something. Sure, this hurts like hell, but maybe I'm a pig and deserve it. After all, look at me. I'm nothing but a pot junkie. That's right. Take it, said Sapphire. Let me ask you guys something. You still think the pot's harmless? Do you? Do you still think the pot is harmless? Owie, said Ken. That seems too smart. Ken would tell you otherwise. With that said, this is your good pal. I want to say a couple things before we sign off. One is, let me bring out Hempy. There's been enough mixed messages tonight. Let's get into the only message that counts. Hempy's unconditional love. Hi, everybody. It's me, Hempy. Just rocking on some old school jazz on my upright bass, dog. That's right, Hempy. Hempy's keeping it cool, see? Hempy's going to be doing a whole new kind of spoken word vibe, man. That's right, man. Hark. Yo, I look upon these streets and nobody wants to say, hey, give me some greets, yo. Way to go, Hempy. Way to drop knowledge, dude. Does anybody else have... Hang on. Hang on. Fuck yeah, dude. Hang on, I'm trying to... This is being a poopy pants. There we go. Hell yeah, you do. Hell yeah, you love Hempy. Hey, look, dude. Hempy just wants to be loved. He comes in many forms because that's how much he loves you. He's like, okay, look. Golly gosh, I know sometimes it might be hard to just, do the flower version of me. That's why I'm happy when you use needles. Jen, did you ever think about using a marijuana needle? It's pretty happening. Hang on, dude. Listen, fuck it. Enough of the mixed messages. Look here. Look here, said Chris Hansen. If you think for one fucking second, you weed junkies are going to be able to get off scot-free, let me hip you to something. Oh, they're not testing for the part anymore. It's going to be rescheduled. It's going to want to, what is it? Said Chris Hansen. Is it? Nothing but a bunch of talk junkies. So be very careful out there on the streets, man, because yours truly, Chris Hansen, is going to be out there doing, dude, catch a fucking weed fiend. And I also want to remind you guys of the power of the robe and joining cults. Once again, please, I encourage you to go join the cult, you fucking lonely losers. I don't have any meaning in my life. Someone give me direction and meaning. Well, what the fuck more? Do we got to paint a picture for you? Paint by numbers? Go like and subscribe to Rich New Design and join the cult of Wes. With that said, in about 30 minutes, this channel is going to be doing something. We're going to be doing a live puppet show from the phone, unfortunately, but that's what we're doing. Live puppet show from the phone that will also include a light show. A light show that YouTube had issues with. But I think there's a way around those issues that I'm going to attempt later tonight. So if you're having trouble going to sleep and a puppet show along with a interesting light show is something that's your bag, then like and subscribe to this, because in about 30 minutes or so, we're going to go live with that kind of content. Wait a minute. Might be, yeah, at midnight. That's what we'll do. So with that said, thanks for everybody for watching whatever this was. Peace and love. Good night.